Hi, and thank you for enrolling with Russbridge Academy on this online AET Award in Education and Training course. Whilst I'm talking about Russbridge Academy, I should mention that I'm very proud to say that Russbridge Academy has just been awarded Training Provider of the Year by Southern Enterprises Awards, Training Provider of the Year for London, so that's a big deal for us and something we're very proud of. I'm going to talk to you about the online AET. We do classroom courses as well, but I want to focus today on the online. A little bit about myself. I'm a trainer with Russbridge Academy, and as well as the AET courses, I also teach the certificate and diploma levels. I also do the internal quality assurance course and also the Assessor courses, but on with the AET. Some of you may have known it as PTLLS, formerly called PTLLS, and it changed into the AET at a later date. The whole point of this is that by getting this award, it will allow you to be able to train within your own industries or subjects. It's really based on adult learning, and the beauty is that you don't actually have to be in a teaching or training role in order to undertake the course. For the online one, what we're going to be looking at is a 12-week course, distance or online training for 12 weeks, during which you can get any support in the office. So you ring the admin office and it will give you any support that you're looking for. If they're unable to give you the support you're looking for, then of course they will pass you on to one of the company's trainers and assessors. Along with the course, you will be expected, or rather as part of the course, you will be expected to complete a number of assignments and also a short teaching session called a micro-teach. I've been here for quite a while now, and I've seen quite a number of assignments. I've had lots of queries for support, so I thought I would talk just very, very briefly about putting some of the issues of these assignments. There is a very comprehensive guidance package in the student details that you will get, but a couple of other points that I'd like to think about. Firstly, do reference your work. You are required to use Harvard referencing. If you're not familiar with that, there are a number of online websites that will allow you to do this electronically, and you put the information in, and what comes out the other end is a perfectly formatted reference that you can then upload and put onto your document. When you're writing these assignments, three things you should really be asking yourself. Have I written enough? Have I written too much? And have I answered all the criteria? So those are three key things you should be checking as you go along. Wherever possible, answer the assignments within the context of your own current roles and responsibilities, or your projected role, your future roles and responsibilities. If you're not yet in teaching, but you have a role to go to, you can put your answers in the context of that role as well. So what happens after submission? Well, once you've submitted your assignments, you then need to think about how long it's going to take before I hear. Well, on average, that's 2 weeks. So we should be able to get back to you within 2 weeks of you submitting your work with hopefully a positive result for you. Should any of the work you submit not quite meet the standards, then what will happen is you will be contacted by one of the assessors via email probably, with a very detailed feedback and specifically what you need to be doing in order to meet the criteria. You don't necessarily have to rewrite the whole assignment, you just resubmit the part that didn't meet the criteria. The micro-teach then is a very short teaching session that you will be expected to deliver as part of the course and as part of the evidence you must submit in order to be classed as having completed. This can last from between 15 to 30 minutes, and typically you will run a course, video that course, and you may submit that to the office and they will use that as evidence. Alternatively, you could join a classroom-based course that's operating near you within decent travelling distance, and you can join that course and deliver your micro-teach with them. Those are just a very few of the points that we wanted to cover with you. I'll just finish with what does the course actually entail. Well, there are 5 different areas that we look at in the course. The first one is about roles and responsibilities of a teacher. The second area is to do with the different teaching and learning approaches and methods that you, the teacher, use and that students will utilise. There is a large part of the course that deals with lesson planning, so putting your lesson plans together. Now, the lesson plans that you're going to produce will back up the lessons you're actually going to give. Your micro-teach is going to be backed up by your lesson plan. We want to see you delivering inclusive lessons, so there's quite a bit on the course about how to achieve that, what is an inclusive lesson, etc. And then we're going to be looking at assessment, which is a key part in all teaching, a bit about record keeping. So those are the key elements of the course. I hope that's given you a little feel for what goes on with AET. As I said before, if you have any queries at all, or if you feel I haven't answered any of your questions, then please do ring the office. Thank you very much.